Welcome, hello, to my second wild vlog. This was meant to have come a lot earlier, but this week has been a tough week for me, inspiration-wise. And I've been trying to get badgers, and nothing's been working for me. But I have managed to put something together, and I think you may agree. I did a fairly decent job because I've been struggling so much this week. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Just down here is a badger sett that has been active for as long as I've lived here. There's definitely badgers in there because I can see that there's freshly dug out earth, and the tracks around it are generally very well trodden. So I'm thinking I might hunker down for a bit down here and then hopefully, maybe, catch a glimpse of some badgers. A surefire way of knowing that you're looking at a badger sett is to look for a sideways D-shaped hole. At this time of year, when badgers are very active, also look for claw marks and paw prints left behind after badgers carry out spring cleaning of the sett. Before settling down to watch out for wildlife, I whipped up a small teepee to break up my outline, applied camo, and then waited. Woodland wildlife can be spectacular, particularly as the sun begins to go down and crepuscular creatures emerge from their burrows. But on my first very unprepared attempt to see badgers, I made a pretty silly mistake. I'm actually here about 7 hours too early. Following a failed badger watching session, I've decided I'm going to put this up and hopefully I'll be able to get a glimpse of them in person. This is going up. I'm back, and this time more prepared. I'm going to check the camera trap first just to see what they've been up to. Ooh, we have loads of videos. Got a big rat on the first one. Okay. Badger. Oh, wow. Our first badger. But do we have cubs? There is a massive rat. It is actually quite common for rats, foxes, badgers and rabbits to share a burrow. I ploughed on through the footage, hoping for cubs. A muntjac, a blackbird and another adult badger passed through. Badger cubs. There were two badger cubs playing, doing what they do best, rolling around. Oh my goodness. They look so healthy as well. Nice little fat babies playing with each other, just pulling the tail. Oh, that is fantastic. With 2 badger cubs confirmed, all there was to do was to wait for the inhabitants of this sett to wake up. I was pretty excited to say the least, and couldn't wait to spot a striped face peering out of the entrance. Just 10 minutes after packing my laptop away, a badger emerged, snaffling some of the peanuts I had sprinkled down. At first I was convinced that this badger would see me, but their terrible eyesight was made obvious when this one appeared to look right at me with no reaction. At least they have a superb sense of smell, helpful for finding peanuts. I was totally mesmerised by this individual on stage right that I missed an incredible entrance stage left. 3 cubs. Swiftly joined by a 4th from an entrance behind the stingers. These cubs are weaning off their mother's milk and are feeding themselves, very much enjoying these peanuts. just as I was thinking that these 4 cubs must be a real handful for the adults. A 5th one trots in and joins the feast. 5 cubs is an impressive number, considering that usually only 2 or 3 are raised by the adults. These cubs look really healthy too, and are actively exploring the environment around them. Like any baby animal, badgers learn through play, tussling with the adults and each other. This lot seem very confident outside of the sett, grooming and venturing away from the adults. In the next few weeks, they will be practicing how to forage and will become confident enough to venture out alone in the quest for food. I really can't believe how strong these cubs are looking. It wouldn't be unusual for at least one of them to die before they're fully grown. But I have considerable hope that if all goes well, this group will make it to the winter together. After they'd wandered off, I made a hasty exit to avoid startling them. Well, that was blooming amazing. I won't be forgetting that anytime soon. What an incredible experience, oh my god. I've never seen badger cubs, let alone badgers like that round the sett. Never. That's the first for me. And that was amazing. I could see the adults would occasionally sort of look up, and I think if I didn't have those sticks there, my outline would have been really obvious, and so they would have disappeared, they wouldn't have come out. It's incredible to watch them digging because they are so strong. They've got so much strength in their forelegs. It was quite cute to see the cub sort of digging alongside the adult, trying to have a go. I mean, even the cubs are pretty strong. But yeah, such a cool animal. Such a cool animal is the badger. If you have a badger sett near you that you want to watch, here are my tips. Go about 1 hour before sunset and settle down with warm clothes on. Make sure that you sit downwind and conceal your outline by sitting in front of a tree or a hedge. More importantly, please don't disturb the badgers or get too close.